Hey, welcome back to RDLP! It's good to see you again. It's been actually a really long time since I've gotten to sit down and just play some Puyo Puyo Tetris on my own. When we last left off, we did a bunch of the story mode, and we played a very silly, very fun story. And we're coming to the end. There's only one kind of story arc left. And after that's done, that might be the start, like the beginning of the end of our series. Because that's kind of been the trajectory of this whole thing. There's still two things for sure that we wanted to do. We want to finish the story, that last chapter of everything, chapter 10. We want to see how far we've progressed by setting new times in some of the challenge options. And see if we can get any farther in some of these marathons. I think was kind of our goal and our aim. But there was one thing, we also want to do one more round of our internet on the arcade and see if we can actually progress in any ways. Before we get to those things, I want to spend just a little bit of time playing the normal Puyo Puyo Tetris, playing some swap, just like me and a computer, just kind of practicing a lot of the stuff that we've learned up to this point. We're just gonna go into a swap mode, like a 1v1 kind of situation. Who should we be for this? Who should we be? Just like a nice, like, 25-minute training session, trying to get as many reps as we can doing different things. Let's be God mode. Let's go Arl and Carbuncle, the classics. Also, I think that was Richard in the comments made a very nice comment explaining to me, like, hey, here's the tier list of every single character and where they came from. Our fantasy lads, like Arl and Carbuncle, and I think Draco's in that list, and a couple of these, like, the fantasy people, those were the first, and the newest being the Puyo Tetris. The Tetris pieces themselves are the newest. And, like, everyone else kind of falls somewhere in between, and I was like, I thought it was very cool. Ekalo is the weirdest design character. Let's just take a look here. Ekalo is the weirdest looking guy out of all of them, and he comes in, I think in the same grouping as the Dark Prince, and no, which was one of the earliest two, and Risukuma was one of the newer ones. They've got this, like, very bulbous, design to them, and Ringo is also in there. And I was like, maybe there's something there. Maybe you can tie some strings between some of these characters. I thought it was really neat. I really appreciated that comment. Yeah, any kind of history on Puyo Tetris as a game and as a design and as the aesthetic has evolved. I love that stuff. I love that stuff. You know what? We haven't gotten to really play with alternate voices. We've unlocked some of them. Let's see if Feli's alternate voice is any less obnoxious than her usual voice. Ooh. Can't fight it. Can't do that Destiny stuff. Yeah, so let's just do some swap. Let's do some swap with the gang. Tetris. One of the things that we wanted to learn with Tetris was how to do a 4-wide well. Not necessarily the easiest, especially when I don't know how to do it. I guess I could throw some stuff in the well too, if I ever, like, lose track of what I'm doing. Oh, wrong way. Whatever. The other thing is on the Puyo side, we wanted to start trying to figure out how to do, what is it called again? I always forget the name. Every time I'm like thinking about it for a second, I'm like, what is the name of that thing? The GTR. LGTRO. Okay, so this is actually pretty salvageable. Yeah, let's just dance with it. I don't know what we're gonna do with the with this wedge on the side, but let's just stick something in it. Who knows what's gonna happen now? Oh, I can't. I thought I had one more step I could go through there. We But yeah, we just made it functional GTR, which we've never ever done before. If we let it rip, we'll get a 1, a 2, and a 3 chain, and it's just like, that's done. That's done. As long as we can keep like reciprocating or replicating that pattern, we can do whatever we want. I can see it, I can see it. No, you can't. I kind of like how low that voice is. That low raspiness is not nearly as grating on Feli's side. Sweet. Puyo Puyo was planned. We did very good for that first run. Let's see if we can make another extremely functional GTR. Yeah, we did. So let's see if we can increase the thing before we get lost in commercials. Alright, there's a 4-well. 3 on each side. That's probably a little more functional than what we were doing before. Oh, I needed the wrong one. Whatever. I just want to make like a really clean well. I don't think it's gonna happen. Next go around. Next go around, we'll see what we can do on that front. Yeah, let's clean this up a little bit. So I think if I can add some reds into that right side, we can start making a nice chain. Oh, we also have rocks everywhere. Maybe we should fix that. It's kind of hard to do this while practicing everything else. I guess we'll just throw everything in there. Everything in the well. Everyone's going in the well. Oh, that almost worked. That almost worked. I guess we'll... GTRs are gonna have to wait. We gotta do cleanup crew now. Okay, okay. Ah, that was... I wanted that red over there. Alright. Well, I guess we'll only get the 2 chains instead of the 3. It's kind of fun learning these things on the fly while in the middle of, like, an actual contest. Because then whenever I screw them up or do something horrible, then I have to clean up my own mess. It's like, there's a concept in wrestling that I recently learned, where wrestlers are expected to clean up their own mess after themselves. In a matter of speaking. And how it works is, if you set up a table, like you break tables when you're doing wrestling. If you set up the table, you are expected to be the one to go through it. So if you design a wrestling bit, like some kind of spot where you're when you're playing wrestling, if you design something into your match that says, we're going to go through a table, then if you set it up, you're the one who has to go through it. So there's like, if you ever see that in wrestling, you can now watch a wrestling match, fake staged wrestling contest, and if you ever see someone set up a table, you're like, alright, I know who's going to go through that table, because they're the ones who set it up. I broke my GTR backwards. I'm kind of totally okay with that. Oh hey, I didn't want that up on that ledge over there, but that's where we're at. Yeah, let's fix all these problems we got. I'm so close to opening up this ledge. There's just no easy ways to do this. Okay, okay. There we go. This is gonna make a big whole mess. No! Oh, shoot! I wanted to turn that before everything exploded. Okay, well, we got our win anyway. We got a sloppy win. So we're starting to learn these like Tetris and Puyo fixing chains, just ways that you can start, or philosophies around how to play the games in a way that is smarter. We want to play smarter, and they're tricky to do. I'm always impressed whenever I see, now that I can like start to understand the pattern, whenever I see someone do these things like super quickly on the fly, I'm always like, wow. Watching people like SL2 Softener, I think is what they go by on the YouTubes, and seeing them just go ham on like live streams and stuff, and then them turning around saying, well, I'm not as good as all these Japanese players. I'm like, duh, buddy, you're fabulous. You're fabulous, darling. Yeah, it's really cool being able to like watch someone else play who's very, very good, and then start seeing like, oh, I know this pattern. I know what they're doing. I see how I see how the meat's being made. Feels really nice. Let's just let it rip. Let's just keep doing doubles. Because I'm trying to work on this 3-well. And I guess we should put something in the 3-well, huh? Oh, hey, this will fit, eh? Wham! God. Whenever this game enables me to do dumb stuff. Let's start making a match. Yeah. Didn't really leave us with any options, did I? We're learning. That's the basic gist of it, isn't it? I think if I put that purple in the hole, that should be a 3-chain? No, it'll all pop at the same time. Never mind. Never mind. That was not quite what I was expecting. There we go. A little cleaner. God, I guess I need to clean up because she's just gonna start dunking on me. Belly's got me dead to rights. Or I'll just whip. That's all good. I get it, Belly. I get it. I did it bad. Alright, let's see if we can build another 3-stack. Make it even better this time. Bigger, better, stronger, more fertile. Look at all these 3 flat surfaces. Look at how nice these look. Just all in a row. We'll throw that in there. Nice. Looks dangerous, but I think it will be fine? No, wait. People don't make the 3 wells because if you get a line piece at the top, then you're hosed. Then nothing happens. Right. Doi. 4 stacks just wide enough for the long L piece to fit through. 3 stacks not. Interesting. Let's just make a Tetris. Ah. There we go. I'll make a little Tetris on the fly. 1 Tetris on the fly. Can you get that ordered up right now? Thank you. Bye, Felly. I don't know if I've ever tried a 2-well, but I mean, structurally, there's no difference, right? Just one less space. Just a lot of greens everywhere. Could do it through 2 well. Let's keep it a 4 well for right now. Because we need to keep working on the basics. Just never sure what to do with these pieces like this. Where do we go from here to build things out? I get the idea is to make a hole that is 4 spaces wide, 3 spaces wide, etc. But never the execution. That's the same thing, same problem I have on the Puyo side too, is like, okay, well, now what? This is just not going right. Let's just take our 3 chain and leave. Thank y'all. That'll probably ruin Felly anyway. Got an idea. Let's just see what that does. See if that's a way to fix everything. We might have to fill that hole. It might be a good idea to fill your hole, Solon. Oh, I guess it didn't matter. Felly! Felly, you gotta... I'm ruining myself over here, man! I think part of Felly's AI, actually, is that she builds large Puyo stacks before making, like, a bunch of pairs of 2s, which is a weird strategy. Might not really work the way you want it to, man. What kind of stacks can we make? I don't like any of these. I don't really know where any of these are going. Look at this nice little hole. We could do a lot of things with that hole, actually. This exactly T-shaped sized hole. No, my T-block. I wanted that still. I was still playing with it. We pop these blues over here. Go away, please. We pop these blues over here. We get a 3 chain. Make that a 4 chain. Oh, please. That's right. I was so close to doing that. I don't like any of these. It took my T-block. That's all we got out of it. I just like making the clicky sound. No, I want to go all the way to the right. Oh well. Now we're really hosed. Just so many fun things I wanted to do. And the game just didn't want me to do any of those fun things. Please let me play the video game with all my friends. No. Oh, jeez. Okay, what are we gonna do this time? What's our main plan? Let's see if we can start off another GTR. I'm very sure I can. Yes. If I put that there, it'll close everything off. That's not what I want. There we go. Perfect. Just the way Daddy asked for it. 1, 2, 3. Cute little baby GTR. Oh, and she countered me right back. Man, I'm just never sure what to do with these block pieces. You know what? We're already a little bit behind on this stack, so let's just go in formation. Okay, what do we got on this side? Just make some stacks. I kind of thought that was going to happen. There we go. That'll do. That'll at least get me out of the hole. Don't like how these shapes are I don't like how everything's falling right now. Definitely don't like how that fell. But I'm already feeling the pressure on, so better just get to work, Solon. Just hard to know where to start. Okay, now this'll do. Not a lot of good places. Not one of these places is a good place to put this block. And yeah, Tetris is coming anyway. Come on, video game! No, just get it in the hole. Just need to start getting at least a couple of 2 chains off of this. Okay, no more looking. Time to start doing. Okay, there we go. That's at least a little clean. That'll do. 1, 2, 3, 4. Suck it, Valley. Yes, yes. Okay, cool. We fought our way out of a nasty situation. Alright, I'll take an all clear. Take a bigger all clear if I wanted to, I guess. That was weird. 4 in a row. There's no way that even the computer can't screw that up. I'll just throw the blocks her way. Oops, that's not what I wanted. I didn't throw anything her way. 'Cause I forgot we had the all clear. Okay. Kind of like where this is going. We've made something here. Yeah, we made a little stack there, didn't we? I want to clear blocks out. This isn't gonna work right the way I want it to, though. I've only got a couple blocks here. You know, I think this will work. Then we'll just go around the next time. How do I have trash on my side? I was just clearing out so much. I guess I don't really know at what point the chains are you know, good on the Tetris side. Do you have to get 6 in a row to really start making it pay off, or more or less? Oh, we were so close. Oh well. It all goes away eventually, so... Oh, I totally did that to myself. We're a couple levels up, but we could just... Actually, I think this will get us a little bit of a chain, won't it? No, almost. Stupid trash. Yeah, give me more of that sweet stuff. Love trash.
I can see it. I can see it. It's coming. Close, close.
Ugh. These are not the blocks I'm looking for. Not the blocks I'm looking for at all.
I can see it. It's coming. I can see it. It's coming.
Urgh. Come on. Give me a break. Nope, no breaks. That's it. Alright, you won this one, Philly. It's a good combo. Let's do this. We'll do this one more time. We're gonna do one more game, because we're kind of coming up to time here. And I'm feeling like really warmed up. I feel like we've done a lot here. I feel weird that staircase is like harder for me than any other like format. Like I have two blocks, two Puyos always attached to each other. How do I know when to make the staircase and when to do something else? Because if the wrong one is attached, then it's useless to me. Just whoa! Oh, well, that's just weird, man. Guess I'll just start working my way up. You gave me this really nice selection of trash. Thank you. Ah, the Tetris took too long. I couldn't turn it back around. Okay, here we go. So we can take a 3-chain right now. Pretty much any point. I got more though. I'm gonna get really greedy. Solon, that was really greedy and kind of mean. Yeah, I did not want that block to go there. Oh no, Solon! No! Okay. Well, now you just got a chain going on, don't you? No, I wasn't able to pull it off. So you got a little greedy on both sides of your stack. I don't know if that was really the smartest idea. Yeah, well, the journey of 1,000 miles is getting stabbed once every couple of feet. How do we want to play this time? I don't really know what we want to do. Aww, that wasn't cool. How about let me go back to our little GTR pattern we've been building. No, I think we're gonna be able to make something nice out of this. Although I guess it's kind of more of a tailing pattern at this point. Oops! Oh well. I hit a bunch of buttons at once. I didn't mean to. But hey, I guess it all worked out. Perfect. Yeah. We practically got, like... We've got a double Tetris coming up. Where do we want to go now? What do we want to do now? We didn't really get to finish that GTR that we kind of started, and it turned into something weird that I was not comfortable with. Not that I would say I'm ever really comfortable in this game with anything. Every time, like, the Puyo swap happens, I feel like a wet dog coming out of the water. I'm just like, oh, how did we get here? Who are you people? What is this place? Oh, that's not quite what I want. There we go. We got a ways to go on this build, but you can't just clear out the entire bottom row at once. So weird. This game's weird, guys. We're all playing this weird game where, like, every choice is wrong. It's like the opposite of Whose Line Is It Anyway? Oh, I'm not even near the top of the stack and the music's happening. Ellie, what did you do? Ellie! She just obliterated my no strategy. Best strategies, no strategy. Yeah. No, I can start to identify some of these patterns, but actually executing them, not even close. Not even close. But that's okay. That's okay. That's what learning is. And it's fun. It's so fun when I actually get to, like, execute on something that makes sense. And I feel like we've still come a long way from when we first started. Like, we didn't really know what we were doing. About midway through, there was this arc where I just kept building up, like, junk on the right because I wasn't sure what to do with any of these Puyos, so I just started, like, building up and hoping something good happened. This is a little more contained and a little more thought out, and it's fun. It's fun to have everything happen the way expected. So yeah, that was a whole bunch of different strategies that I've kind of dabbled my toe into in like 30 minutes. Swap's cool. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for hanging out with me today and learning some Puyo with me. Next time we're gonna go, and I think we're gonna hit a little bit of this adventure. Either that, or we're gonna go see if we have gotten any better at playing the games. We're gonna do some more checkpoints. What is it? Benchmarks on the challenge side. So, love you guys a bunch, and I'll see you next time for more RDLP, more Puyo Puyo Tetris, that PPT on RDLP, and we're gonna become the greatest of all time. Obviously, this is obviously where this all starts. This is well, we're 50 episodes in. Yeah, this is where it all starts. I love you guys. Bye.